Super Bowl is set. We have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Chiefs are favored by 1.5. I would lay the 1.5. I do not think if I pick the Kansas City Chiefs to beat Josh Allen, why the hell would I not pick Patrick Mahomes to beat Jalen Hurts? I did it last time. I would do it again here. I do think the Eagles have better talent around, but ultimately the quarterback position matters a ton. I think the Chiefs are the better team. I think they're better by more than 1.5. Here is one thing to look out for. The Kansas City Chiefs defense against wide receiver ones this year. 86 receptions, 930 yards, 4 touchdowns. That is 16 games I have counted with their wide receiver ones. They played 2 games where the wide receiver ones were out. Tampa Bay, Mike Evans didn't play. The second Chargers game, Ladd McConkey didn't play. So 16 games, 86 catches, 930 yards, 4 touchdowns by the wide receiver ones. That is basically 5.5 receptions a game for 58 yards is what they give up to wide receiver ones. Zay Flowers had 6 catches, 37 yards. Jamar Chase, 4 receptions, 35 yards. Chris Olave, 2 receptions, 10 yards. Brandon Ayuk, 2 for 23. Who else? Jerry Jeudy is one who got him. 11 catches, 108 yards. Nico Collins, 7 catches, 60 yards. The only wide receiver to have a touchdown catch against the Kansas City Chiefs this year that is not in their division.
Is who?
Drake London.
Tall dude from Atlanta? Atlanta dude.
That's right.
Drake London had 6 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
The issue with that, though, Eagles got 2 ones.
Well, that's the thing.
They got 2 wide receiver ones.
They got 1-1. Devontae's good. He's not a 1.
But he can pop. Good. He can pop off, though, bro.
But he's really good. So you have to factor that in, the fact that, dude, they're probably taking A.J. Brown away. And that is massive for the Eagles. That pretty much is down. That's their down the field. Mm-hmm. That's their down the field. Who does eat against them, and it's designed by this, are tight ends. Go look at every Chiefs box score, dude. Tight ends.
Yeah, and Goddard was good yesterday.
Yeah, Goddard was good.
Watch for Goddard over the middle. I'd be taking Goddard overs. I'd probably be looking at Goddard overs.
I mean, you're forgetting about 26, but you mentioned all these receivers.
Touchdown.
It all runs through 2-6.
Well, no, we know that. We know that. We know that. Like Saquon Barkley, we know Saquon Barkley is going to be there.
Goddard broke my heart yesterday.
I'm just telling you, as far as who beats the Chiefs, wide receiver ones do not do that much against them. The best ones this year, as I said, Drake London had 6 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Ladd McConkey had 5 for 67 and a touchdown. Jacoby Myers had 6 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown. Jacoby Myers had 6 catches for 97 yards in the other game. Cortland Sutton had 6 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown. I also didn't count their last Denver game because they didn't play anybody. The Chiefs sat out everybody in that last game of the year. But the wide receiver ones don't do anything. Nico Collins, 7 catches, 60 yards. 5 catches, 81 yards. Like, these guys don't, you don't see the 7 catch, 140 yards and a touchdown or 2 touchdowns. Like, that hasn't happened against them. McDuffie's one of the best, probably 3 to 4 corners in the entire league for Kansas City. I would take the Chiefs. I would lay the 1.5.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
That being said, go Birds. Eagles.
I'm riding with the Eagles because do it for Donovan McNabb, do it for Brian Westbrook, do it for James Thrash, do it for Freddie Mitchell, do it for them boys. But it's hard to bet against.
Takeo Spikes.
Shout out to all of them, bro. Shout out to the whole lineage.
Start naming for.
I used to, bro. The Eagles was my team back when I was a jit, bro.
Oh my God, who was another one of those linebackers?
We can go all day if you really want to. But throwback Eagles.
Jeremiah Trotter.
Jeremiah Trotter.
Jeremiah Trotter.
But with that being said, it's hard to bet against Michael Jordan, Roser. And I think we're living the Michael Jordan era of football. It's hard to beat Patrick Mahomes, bro. And if I was a betting man on this day, I would bet Patrick Mahomes to win this game, bro. He gonna find a way to. And I think for sports, I know there's some people that say 3-peats. It's annoying to see the same team win over again, blah 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 blah. But I think it's cool to have a kind of a statement of your era, right? Have somebody that you can hold up in the air, he was the golden.
Yeah, they've got
that.
He
was the one, right? He was the one. I think it'll be cool to see Patrick Mahomes.
Kids like him. Kids never liked Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like people
nobody messes
people
with Brady,
didn't
bro.
like Tom Brady or the Patriots. I think that kind of comes through on television too. Like he doesn't have much of a personality.
No, he doesn't.
Does he? When you watch the fight, like dude, he doesn't have.
He's very self-centered. It seems.
Yeah,
like.
he doesn't have much of a personality. Which you can see the self-centeredness. You can see why that makes him great.
Yeah.
Why that makes him a great quarterback, makes him a great athlete.
Yeah.
But I don't see it like.
I get that.
Yeah, he doesn't have like this amazing personality when he calls games. Like Tony Romo does have a really good personality when he calls games.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't have that great personality. Yeah, everybody likes dynasties. Like most people like dynasties. They didn't like Tom Brady and the Patriots, but like Jordan, Mahomes, there are people who didn't like LeBron James. LeBron never had a dynasty though.
I mean, they won 2 in Miami.
That's not a dynasty.
I mean, that's a pretty,
They're teams who win too.
Man, I hate
Like
it,
that
bro.
happens. That's
You
not a
couldn't have
dynasty.
said the Warriors a dynasty?
He never stayed anywhere long enough to have a dynasty.
What about the Warriors run?
The Warriors won what 3 and 4 years?
They won 3 out of 4. That considered in basketball considered a dynasty, bro.
I guess.
Like it's
I
like a
think so.
new age dynasty.
I guess.
Like, but the thing is like
Football's different though, because you don't like it's so nobody's ever won 3 in a row.
in football,
They're going to be the first to do it.
I think they're going to do it, bro.
Yeah,
I think
they're going to win.
Patrick Mahomes going to cement himself as the
What makes anybody believe that team's losing? Like, what have they done this year that makes you think they're going to lose?
I see Saquon Barkley as a madman, but
Yeah, I mean, I would say Saquon. The
Saquon's
Eagles'
part of the
defense is
defense.
really good.
yeah, their front seven's good.
But no, I mean, I'm with you. I would pick the Chiefs.
It's one of those things until he loses, I have to see Patrick Mahomes losing the Super Bowl.
I got to see him lose to believe it's actually going to happen.
I got to see him cry these tears on the sideline.
I think this Eagles team, in my opinion, is better than that Eagles team that they played 2 years ago. This version, so
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah.
I think in this too is like it was
Hurts isn't better now than he was 2 years ago, though.
Why you hating, bro?
Well, he wasn't.
You see what he did in the NFC Championship?
Dude, I mean, yeah, he was
20
good.
to 26, Roser.
He was good.
Don't be a hater, bro. Don't be a hater. Don't be a Jalen Hurts hater, bro. Just because he dresses like Montel Jordan
Well, I don't
or
care how he
Shamar
dresses.
Moore, he dresses like Shamar Moore from like 1993.
I don't care how he dresses. Like, hang on, dude. He didn't throw for like 320 yards and 3 touchdowns out there.
He did what he had to do, though. Come on, you gotta give somebody some love for that.
The offensive line blocks for you. Saquon's awesome. Your defense is great, and you make the throws when you have to, but you don't like do anything crazy.
What did you got against Jalen? I'm gonna find out you got something against Jalen Hurts.
He was 20 and 28. 20 and 28, 246 yards and a touchdown. That is, dude, he was great yesterday. He was. For what he's asked to do, yes. I thought there were times 2 years ago he carried them. There were times 2 years ago where he carried them.
Bro, that Super Bowl, he threw for 300.
I just told you. 2 years ago, he was better than he is now. That's all I said.
But you never know. He could go back to that form
He
when
might.
the bright lights comes on.
He might. He said Sirianni turned him loose.
I wouldn't doubt Jalen Hurts having a decent game.
He's had some knee problems. Maybe his knee will be healthy. I refuse to believe Jalen Hurts is beating Patrick Mahomes in a Super Bowl. Like, the only players I've seen beat him in the playoffs are Joe Burrow and Tom Brady. Those are the only two that have ever beaten him in a playoff game, are Joe Burrow and Tom Brady.
Yeah, he won.
I don't put Jalen Hurts in that class, so no. I don't think it's going to happen.